You're not going to believe what I'm about to say, so what I encourage you to do is to research to disprove me. By researching to disprove me, you'll be further than 99% of the population. I'm going to take you back to government subsidies. Ever since we detached from the gold standard, for one moment, let's go there. 1971, we detached from the gold standard. More money's been printed than in history. If you watch President Nixon's address in August 1971, everything he says, take it opposite, okay? Go watch that, number one. Number two, his government started to subsidize farming, okay, for low-income farmers. They started to subsidize student loans for low-income students to get in, and they started to subsidize mortgages as well from 1930 and beyond. And ever since the government got involved, it used to be very cheap to get an education, and now it's very, very expensive. It used to be very cheap to buy a home. My parents bought their home in 1973 for around $20,000. Their home today is close to $400,000. Ask yourself, has their income or their ability to earn gone up from 23 or 20,000 up to 400,000 or even remotely close to that? Absolutely not. When governments get involved, things get very, very expensive. Here's where I want you to pay attention. So now here we are, 2006, 2007, going into 2008, we had the biggest housing collapse in history. Shook the infrastructure, right? Okay, Freddie Mae and Freddie Mac collapse. The Federal Reserve comes in to bail everybody out. The banks get bailed out, your houses get foreclosed on, the inventory gets picked back up by who? The banks. They get resold back into the system, okay? Right at the same time, Bitcoin's inception came out in 2009. And nobody knows who Bitcoin came from. So Bitcoin, since its inception to now, we printed more money than in history. Now we're going through the exact same cycle. Know the game so you can't be played. Nobody's running to sovereignty with cryptocurrency. We're all going on the other side of the net. And there's going to be very, very wealthy who invest in the proper speculative assets. And there's going to be the working poor who move down to the poor. There's going to be poor and very, very wealthy. Pay attention. You're either going to invest in it or you're going to consume it. Everybody says, I'm not part of it, but you're opening your phone with a Face ID. I digress. So now the cryptocurrencies that are going to get up with regulation and back in with the government are going to be the ones that are going to become very, very expensive and very, very high in price. And all the ones that try to resist the government are going to get smashed. So